Barbie Loves Mac demonstration without using the actual Barbie Loves Mac products. Hi and welcome to First Buzz. Today we are going to replicate the look of Barbie Loves Mac, a new line that was just released last week. Although it has been sold out in many stores, you can still have that look by using other Mac products. So that's what I'm going to do today, is replicate the look by using everything but the Barbie Loves Mac line. So first thing I'm going to be doing is putting on the MAC paint in Still Life. I'm going to be putting it on here with my finger since it goes on the best. Using my ring finger, just going to smooth on the can like that all around. The reason why I'm using the paint is because it's a much thicker base. It will grasp onto the pigment much better than the traditional cream base that I use. Okay, you can see that's all smoothed out. A frosty color. If you don't like the frost, you can also use a bare canvas, which is a matte neutral paint. The next color I'm going to be using is the MAC Metamorph. I'm going to be using a lot of colors here, very similar greens, but yet so different. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to put this all over my eyelid, like that. And I've already finished this side here so you can see what we're going for. It all over. About 2/3 of the way from your eyebrow to your eye. So we've got to save this part for the pink. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to layer on a little darker green. I'm going to use Lucky Green. See that? This is a little darker, still just as shimmery. We're going to go over it. I'm just going to do a lot of layering. Like that. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my 219 Special Edition brush. I'm going to put it in the same green, the Lucky Green, and we're going to go to our lower lid, and we're just going to smudge it all over on our lower eyelid, like that. Just smudge it all around. Kind of go in a circle on the top. Like that. Okay, the next color I'm going to be using is my pink, and I'm going to be using Full Flame. It's a dark shimmery pink. I'm going to be using the 217 brush. This one picks up a lot more pigment than the 224, but that's what we want to achieve this look. Right above the green line, we're just going to go right over with the pink. We're going to make sure that this part right here is untouched so that you can have the highlighters, so that our eyebrow and our eyelids are separated. Let's go down a little bit. Fill out this part right here, right by your nose bridge. Like that. Just clean it up right here. Just going to put a little more pink. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to get our darkest green, called Humid, because in the photo you can see that she has a dark crease but not exactly a black crease. So we're going to use the dark green. Find your crease. If you don't have one, make one up. Within reason, of course. Just going to go along the line here. So, just dark enough so you can see the separation between the pinks. Now, since we've touched the green with the pink, I'm going to use a different pink than the first one. We're going to be using our Pink Venus. It's a little bit of a lighter pink. We're going to grab our 217 brush again. Just dab a little bit over it, like that. And then the last thing, the last eyeshadow we're going to be using, I like to use my Brow Shapers color right here, the very light one. The color I'm using is Buttery and Blonde Taupe. A swap here. I'm not using a MAC brush, I'm just using a flat brush that can pick up the highlighter like that. You can see that. Now we're just going to do our eyeliner, do this blush cheek, and we'll be finished and we'll achieve this look that's on this side. I'm going to be taking my flat liner brush, the 266. I'm going to dab it into my Humid, the darkest green that I have. Just take a dark green, doesn't matter what green you have. Run it along the bottom of your eyelid, like that, just along the bottom, 2/3 of the way, just a little bit on the top. Okay, we're going to wipe this one down, and what we're going to be using is the fluid liner in Blitz and Glitz. You can use any fluid liner. You can use the black one. This one has a little bit of shine to it. And we're going to make a heavy line on top. Kind of feather it. Doesn't have to be perfect. Like that. I'm going to do a thicker line here. And just a little bit on the bottom, the corner, just about, I don't know, 2 millimeters. Over there. Okay, you can see that, all the layers that I've created. Next thing we're going to do is put our mascara on. Okay, we just finished up putting on our mascara. Now we're going to work on our blush. What I'd like to use is my Glimmer Shimmer in Sweet and Shy. What I do is I put it on my hand like this. See that? Put a little bit of moisturizer just so it glides on. Blend it together. We're going to make a half U shape from our temples down to our cheeks, like this. And then we're going to rub it in. This gives us the shine. And if it's not shiny enough, you can always use the powder Iridescent. It's the Iridescent Pressed Powder by MAC in color Ice, which is a darker pink. I like to use my MAC 168 brush. Gonna work our way up from cheek to temple. Blend it in a little bit, like that. Make both sides even here. Okay, and we have now created the Barbie Loves MAC look without actually using any of the Barbie Loves MAC colors. Again, thanks for joining us at Purse Buzz, and have a good day. Bye-bye.